Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Are you having an NVIDIA party? Well, the rest of the stock market is. The rest of the stock market is simply enjoying the NVIDIA party. Look, NVIDIA is the new Apple, right? As far as the market is concerned. NVIDIA has raised the entire stock market, call it what you will. But I also say, and I have been saying that NVIDIA is the new Tesla in the way that it surges and it just keeps going. Eventually, yes, there will be a pullback. Nobody knows when. But today ain't that day. Today it's just a bull. It is a bull, all right? And so we're just enjoying it. Hey, for those of you that don't know, my name is Larry Jones, Stock Up with Larry Jones. We are the family, all of us. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. So much to get into. I know, I'm supposed to be off today. Just forget it. I'm going to start that next month. I'll start it next month. Too much to go on, right? So there's a lot of things that's going on I want you guys to know about. One of the talking feds, one of the Fed members made a comment this morning that we shouldn't have as many, we should do fewer rate cuts and later. He said that, and it literally sucked 100 points out of the Dow. But since then, right, since he did that, let me show you guys what happened. This is what happened. Stock market, look at this, good people. Let me get this out of the way. It's crazy. Stock market today, S&P and Dow hit records high as NVIDIA ignites global rally. Global rally. Now, there's a few other nations that are out, that are up. The Europe market is an all-time high, and Japan market is at an all-time high. So you got Europe, Japan, and U.S. all pumping up to all-time highs. And this is really, really good for the overall stock market. Listen, I said this all of last year, well, the second half of last year. AI saved the stock market. You can believe it or not, but AI have saved the stock market. It's not the Fed. It's not the Fed reducing interest rates, because that hasn't happened yet. It is AI. And who was the leader in AI? NVIDIA. Now, I've been saying that NVIDIA is a long-term play for me, but let's get into it. We got a lot to cover here. Just look at that. S&P hits records. NASDAQ heads for its best day in over a year after blockbuster NVIDIA earnings. Just read that to you guys. There's a few things I want to show you guys that's very important. Let me see if I can get as much as I can in here. All right. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Man. So let me just start by saying this. Okay. Look at this, good people. Now, you see that? That was last night. That was a sound last night, which is AI. But look at what happened. Look at what happened here to the left. This was last night. You could see that the stock was up in the after hours 6.36%. But the warrants were up 10% after being up 23.5%. That was yesterday. Now, shout out to Classy, because Classy was the one that found this. You see here, I found a gemstone today, Sound AI warrants, which shoot to the moon today, okay? How did she find that? How did she know? Because I teach you guys to fish and not just feed you fish. How did she know? She took Stock Up You. That's how she knew. And then if you could see, of course, the price right now is 50% off of what it's going to be. All right. She looked at the classes. I want you guys to take your time and go through the classes, because we show you guys how to make money with warrants. You see here, technicals. These are all of the classes that you get. Understanding options, momentum, warrants. This is how to make money with warrants. That's how she found it, good people. If you want to educate yourself, that's going to be the top link in the description below. Let's keep it going. We got a lot to talk about. I also wanted to show you guys this because it's very important, right? So I did not do earnings. Okay, I didn't play earnings, and I didn't do any option plays as it pertains to Nvidia. But don't cry for me, Argentina. I know. Singing ain't my thing. I know, y'all. I know. But here's what I did do. I bought more yesterday, just like I told you guys. I bought more Nvidia, and I will just tell you, this is the portfolio I made to share with you guys occasionally. This is not all of the Nvidia that I have. But as you could see, the top line, I'm up 151%, even though I bought two more shares on yesterday, right? So look at that. I'm sorry. Yeah, look at that. I bought two more shares on yesterday, right? And so 151%, I can deal with that, right? And so I don't have to worry, about just being in the risky option plays. But congratulations to you guys that were in the options that are killing it. Congratulations. There was a lot of money made, unless you shorted it. And then I'm sorry for you. All right, let's keep it going. We got a lot to cover in this video. Let's, let's go here. I want to quickly explain what I'm doing with some of these plays that I'm in. All right, we got Clean Spark, we got DWAC, and we have some of the other Bitcoin miners. I said I wasn't going to talk about them every day, but I want to talk about them really, really quick. As you could see to the right, the day, Clean Spark is up 12%. I mean, it's just a beast. MicroStrategy, Riot, Bitfarms, they are all up green, right? DWAC, let's deal with DWAC. So DWAC, which is Digital World Acquisition, right? We have a primary in Nikki Haley's home state. I believe it's this weekend, right? So on Monday, I am going to sell all of these positions, win or lose, right? If she loses really, really bad, it will probably surge a bit on Monday. If we are not down by 300-400 points on the stock market, right? And so that's what I am holding for, and I will sell all of my positions here on DWAC, but I have more Digital World Acquisitions in my other portfolio along with warrants, and I'm holding those because I have a trailing stop loss on those. But these, I'm going to take my profits and run. You can continue to hold if you want to. There's more election stuff coming, but I am taking my money and I'm running. Now, let's talk about these Bitcoin miners. We got half here and we have half there. We could see Cypher's up at the time. HUD is down. Let's disregard Tesla. We got TerraRoof is down and we got Mara up. Now, as you can see, the one that I am performing the worst on is a Cypher, right? So I'm going to be selling this Cypher position here because I have a lot in another portfolio. This portfolio does not allow me a trailing stop loss. My other one do. So I have Cypher and the Cypher warrants in that one. So you won't see these anymore. I'm just going to sell these. Not right now. I'm just going to monitor Bitcoin, but I do have a trailing stop loss set. So I don't lose money. The problem with having a trailing stop loss on Bitcoin miners is that Bitcoin trades 24/7. So if Bitcoin takes a dump over the weekend, then there's nothing you can do. Monday morning is the reality, okay? But if Bitcoin pumps, then these will continue to pump. Never just watch these Bitcoin mining stock and not trail or trace what Bitcoin itself is doing. All right, let's keep it going. So let's look at what's happening with Nvidia, man. Nvidia is the beast. Look at this, 15% right now. You could throw an AI chip down there, and you could see. Let's look at Microsoft. What else are they giving us? Look, just green. Apple, Amazon, Tesla. They're all green. Lilly up, they're all green. But just chip companies or companies that are affected by the chips, okay? Because it was such a big deal. Now, Let's look at this. I know you're going, why are you going here? I just want you guys to see something. Look at this. These are politicians that are trading NVIDIA, right? NVIDIA. They have to report this. I want you guys to just take a quick look. And let's start down here. This person has $1,000 to $15,000 in here. This person, so he's selling over 100,000, right? Republican, selling, buy, Republican, 15,000. Oh, look, 1 million. Who's that? Nancy Pelosi, right? But I want you guys to see that it is Republicans and Democrats, but some have more than others. Now, I'm going to just leave it right there because Keenan and I were talking about this, and I'm just dying to see what Keenan has to say about this. He just does this a little funnier than I do. But, you know, it's funny. On one end, you should be laughing, and on another end, you should be mad. Not just at one party, but both parties. Let's head back to NVIDIA. As we could see, like I pointed out, look at this. These are, look, October of 2022, January of 2023, April, July. The blue is revenue. Look at this. Beat, 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 beat. It's just a moving beast. And look at all of this green, right? Look at all of this green on their balance sheets. And so we go, man, when is it coming down, right? When will it fall? Look at this PE ratio of 102. Well, if the means justify, right? If the means justify, if the earnings per share and the revenue justifies the PE, price to earnings, right? Then NVIDIA could continue to run up and will continue to run up. But we have to be careful because some of these whales at some point are going to start taking profits. So we want to have our stop losses set. Me personally, in my dollar cost average with NVIDIA, I'm just going to keep going. I plan on having NVIDIA for the next minimum 10 years. And so I plan on one day having $100,000 with just NVIDIA. That's what I plan on doing, right? And not just NVIDIA, some Apple, some Microsoft and all of that. But just remember, if you have exposure to some of these ETFs, then you have some Microsoft in them, okay? And so just know if you got VOO and VTI, you're getting exposure to these big tech companies, right? So listen, I want you guys to make sure. A lot of you guys have downloaded the Moomoo app and you are looking to get your 5.1% plus your 3%. So you're talking about 8%, 8.1% to be exact, right? The only way you're going to get that if you are opening up a new account is to fund it. And you have to fund it with a minimum of $100, okay? So that's what I wanted to say. Did I cover everything? Oh yeah, the 29th. We got PCE coming. We have PCE coming on the 29th. It is the biggest potential market mover of next week, okay? The last potential market mover, major market mover for the month is what I see. NVIDIA was a big one. And, you know, we had all of the other inflation data. We had the Fed releasing the minutes. We had a loose Fed talking today. He sucked out 100 points out of the Dow, but is fighting back, all right? Tomorrow's Friday. Let's see what it brings. And let's see what these PCE numbers on the 29th is telling us. But don't fly free. Flying free with no stop losses, again, is like running through the streets with no draws on, okay? Don't fly free. All right. All right, good people. Make sure you check out those links below. We will see you tomorrow. Just wanted to stop in and give you guys this information. Love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.